7th August 2022 Madhupan Avyakt BapDada Shanti Revives 18th of January 1992. The Murli's title is The Sign of Love for the Father is to become equal to the Father. Today, the unlimited family is in front of the unlimited mother and father. Not only this gathering, but the small Brahmin family of the loving and cooperative children, which is extremely loving and unique. The Alaukic family, the family which, while having an image, is unique and imageless, is also in front of Baba. Since Amrit Vela, BapDada has been hearing the sweet heart-to-heart conversations of all the children's love, of their celebrating a meeting and claiming blessings. Baba saw zeal and enthusiasm everywhere. He saw feelings of love and the elevated desire of becoming equal in everyone's mind. Today, the number one elevated soul, Brahma Baba, the mother and father, emerge in front of the majority of the children. Today, the ocean of love, BapDada's form of love, was in the hearts of all the children and visible in front of their eyes. BapDada heard the songs of love from the hearts of all the children everywhere. In return for your love, the Father, the bestower of blessings, is giving this blessing. May you constantly at every moment be an image of love for every soul in every situation. Never let go of or forget your loving image, your loving face, your loving interaction, and your loving relationships and connections, whether it is an individual or nature, or whether it is Maya that comes in front of you in a fearsome form or in the form of a volcanic fire. Constantly continue to transform the fearsome, volcanic form with the coolness of love. During this new year, especially accept love and give love. You have to create the loving world with your loving vision, loving attitude, and actions that are filled with love. Even if someone does not give you love, you master loving souls must be bestowers and continue to give spiritual love. Today, human souls are thirsty for love, that is, for true love. They are thirsty for a moment of love, that is, they are thirsty for one drop. Because of not having true love, they are wandering around in distress. They are searching for true spiritual love. You are master oceans of knowledge who give support to such thirsty souls. Ask yourselves what has been the special basis of your transformation and of attracting you to be part of the Brahmin family. It was the attainment of this true love, the love of the mother and father, the love of the spiritual family that transformed you. You understood knowledge afterwards, but the first attraction was the true, selfless love of the family. This was the foundation, was it not? You all came because of this, did you not? There are many millionaires and multimillionaires in the world, but they are begging for God's true love. Why is that? This love cannot be found by having multi-millions. Look how scientists have given so many instruments of temporary happiness to the world. Yet the greater the scientist, the more they are searching for something else. They remain lost in that search. They do not experience contentment. They waste their time searching for something else. Their world has become a search for something. They do not experience life to be full of love as you do. Look how the political leaders are so busy guarding their positions. They are worried about what will happen tomorrow, whereas you Brahmins are constantly swinging in the swing of God's love. You don't have any worries about tomorrow, neither do you have any worries about tomorrow, means Kal, nor do you have worries about death, means Kal. Why is that? Because you know that whatever is happening is good, and that whatever is to happen in the future will be even better. This is why, by saying that everything is good, you have become good. Brahmin life means bidding farewell to that which is bad and to celebrate, knowing that everything is always the best. Have you done this? Or are you still bidding it farewell? You bid farewell to the old year and give greetings for the new year. Did you not? Many greeting cards have come. Letters and greetings cards have come from many children. BapDada says, you sent many cards for the new year, or you had a thought. However, at the confluence age, every second is new. Is it not? Don't send greeting cards for every second of the confluence age. It becomes difficult to take care of the cards. Instead of sending cards, keep a record as to whether you experience every second to be new. In every new second, did you experience new zeal and enthusiasm? What newness, that is, what divinity and speciality did you experience in yourselves at every second? Baba is giving you congratulations for that. What is the greatest ceremony for you Brahmin souls at every moment? A ceremony means a time of happiness or a day of happiness. The greatest aspect of a ceremony is to celebrate a meeting. To celebrate a meeting means to celebrate in happiness. All of you experience meeting God and meeting elevated souls at all times. Do you not? So there is a ceremony at all times, is there not? Sing, dance and eat. This is celebrating. Is it not? You eat from Father Brahma's Bhandara, means kitchen. This is how you always eat Brahma Bhojan. Those who live in households are not eating from their own income. Those in a center are not eating from the Bhandari, means money box, of the center, but are eating from the kitchen of Father Brahma and shivbaba's treasure store. The household is not yours. The center is not yours. Even when living at home with the family, you are a trustee. You are an instrument. According to the Father Srimad, even if you are in a center, you are in the Father's center, not yours. This is why it is always the treasure store of Father Shiv and the kitchen of Father Brahma. With this awareness, your kitchen and your treasure store will always remain full. It will remain overflowing. If you have any consciousness of mind, neither the kitchen nor your treasure store will flourish. If there is anything lacking, means quote, in any way, it is because instead of the consciousness of Baba, there is weakness, means quote, of the consciousness of mind. The word quote means that there is something lacking. Quote also means some impurity is mixed with it. It is said there is quote means alloy in the gold. However, Brahmin life is a ceremony of celebrating in happiness at every second. Do you understand? Normally, on this day, you go beyond sound and you bring BapDada, who is beyond sound, into sound. This practice is very good. in a moment while you may be in a lot of sound, and even if you are having a discussion in such an atmosphere, have the thought to go beyond sound in a second. Be stable in the stage of being an angel beyond sound. One moment be a karma yogi and the next be an angel. That is, be beyond sound in the Avyakt state. It should not be that. If the atmosphere is one of a lot of sound, you take time to go beyond sound. No, it should not be like that, because at the end there will be the sound of chaos from many people and nature. It will be an atmosphere of crying out in distress or upheaval. At such a time, the practice of becoming an awake angel and so a bodiless soul in a second will make you victorious. This consciousness of remembrance will take you into the rosary of victory. This is why this practice is extremely essential from now on. This is known as being a conqueror of matter and a conqueror of Maya. Be a master and play music with the lips. Be a master and listen with the ears. And if you do not wish to do that, put a full stop in a second, not just half a stop, but a full stop. That is what it means to become the same as the Father Brahma. The sign of love is to become equal. What does each one of you say? My love is greater. If you were to ask anyone whose love for Brahma is the greatest, they would say, mine. When it comes to love, you think your love is the greatest. Become the same in making intense effort. Become number one and become threaded as the bead next to the deal bead. This is known as giving the return of love. You are very clever at running to Madhavan because of your love. All of you arrived here very quickly, did you not? Just as you have visibly shown this practical form, in the same way, show the visible form of becoming equal to Baba. The place is small, but the heart is big. Therefore, you must not complain that you didn't have any space. When the heart is big, then because of that love, any difficulty does not seem like a difficulty. BapDada cannot bear to see any difficulty for the children. Yes, have yoga so that the place is prepared. Acha. BapDada receive love and remembrance from elevated souls everywhere from this land and abroad who are lost in love through many thoughts, through letters, through messages on this day of remembrance and for the new year. BapDada heard the sweet music from everyone's heart. In return, BapDada is giving love and remembrance to all the children and says, sweet, sweet, loving children, you are now flying and will continue to fly at a fast speed. See the games of Maya as players. Overcome the situations of nature as master almighty authorities and keep progressing, considering them to be games. Constantly experience the Father's hand and company through the yoga of a divine intellect. Be powerful and constantly continue to pass with honors. Constantly remember the blessing. May you be an image of love to all such loving embodiments to the Master, bestower souls. Love, remembrance, filled with power, and namaste from the mother and father. The spiritual children says namaste and good morning to the spiritual Father. BapDada meeting, that is the inheritance of the Father's company, is the attainment of special powers. All the tasks are easily moving forward with these powers. All of you are close companions, are you not? You have been with the Father, you will return with Him, and you will rule the kingdom with Baba. You are close at the confluence, you are close in the incorporeal world, and you are also close in the kingdom. As soon as you took birth, you received the blessing of being close. You all received the blessing of being close. Do you experience that? To experience companionship is a sign of closeness. It is difficult to become separated. To have companionship is automatic. You are all close in being a gathering of closeness. All of you will claim the throne of the kingdom. Will you not? You will gain victory over the throne. You have gained victory over Baba's heart. You have gained victory over the heart. And you will become victorious in the same way over the throne, number-wise, and you will rule. Will you not? You are victorious to this extent. Are you not? Seeing the zeal and enthusiasm of all of you, everyone is and always will continue to move along with zeal and enthusiasm. The children sing about the wonders of the Father, and the Father sings about the wonders of the children. You say, Vah Baba Vah, and Baba says, Vah children Vah. Acha. Avyakt BapDada meeting groups. Do all of you have that much intoxication of being worthy of worship and ancestor souls? All of you are sitting at the roots of the world tree. Are you not? You are the original jewels, the children of Adipita, means the first father. So you are also the trunk of this tree. All the branches and twigs that emerge from the trunk after the seed. So you are all souls of the first religion, whereas all the others emerge later, and this is why you are the ancestors. So you are the foundation. The stronger the foundation, the stronger the creation. You have to keep paying that much attention to yourselves because of being ancestors. That is the trunk. You have a direct connection with the seed. You can say with intoxication that you have been created directly by God. Ask the people of the world who created them, and they will just tell you that what they have heard, that God created them. However, that is just for the sake of saying it, whereas you are the direct creation of God. Nowadays, even Brahmins say that they are the children of Brahma. However, you are Brahma's children in the practical form. So you have the happiness that you are the direct creation. You are not the creation of any great or religious soul. You are the direct creation of God. So there is so much power in a direct connection. People of the world are searching for God, thinking He will come in some form, whereas you say that you have found Him. So you have so much happiness. So do you have so much happiness that seeing you, they also became happy? Because the faces of those who remain happy are constantly happy. BapDada meeting brothers and sisters working at the hospital. Does everyone who comes to the hospital unhappy go back happy? Do you have such an atmosphere of happiness at anyone who comes unhappy forgets his or her sorrow. An atmosphere is created by the people's vibrations. When there is a gathering of unhappy souls, the atmosphere there becomes one of the sorrow. Anyone who goes there laughing would stop laughing, whereas when there is a gathering of people who remain happy as a gathering of happiness, then no matter how unhappy souls who go there may be, they will change. There definitely is an impact. So, this is an ever happy hospital, is it not? It is not just healthy but also happy. If everyone continues to smile and laugh, then half the cure will be provided, half the medicine is happiness. So, expenditure on medicine will also be saved, will it not? Patients will be happy when they become free from their illness with little expense, and the expenses of the hospital will also be reduced. Doctors will have to give less time. You saw the Sakar form. What experiences do those who went in front of Father Brahma relate? They used to go to Baba with many things, but when they went in front of the Father, the situations would automatically resolve themselves. You have heard of those experiences, have you not? In the same way, when anyone comes in front of you, doctors, half their illness will be cured as soon as they come to you. All of you are such doctors, are you not? Just as the Father is alaukic, so the Father's children, who are instruments for the task, would also be alaukic. Would they not? Do all of you have an alaukic life or an ordinary life? The more you move forward in your tapasya, the more your vibrations will work at a fast speed. Acha, it should be a hospital that has less expenditure and greater success. There should be less time spent and also less money spent and greater glorification when success, greater name and less expense. You are such a alaukic servers, are you not? You have created a good foundation. Does it feel like a hospital or a yoga bhavan? The sound will emerge that it doesn't feel like a hospital but like a yoga center, a happy house. Even Lokik people build such happy houses. Anyone who goes there would always be laughing. However, the smiling is of the mind, means internally. The other is only for a short time, but this is for all time. Acha, constantly stay in a cheerful mood. No matter what happens, do not have an off mood. Even if someone insults you, constantly remain cheerful. Acha, blessing. May you be a true server and serve with the consciousness of surrender and thereby achieve success. Explanation. A true server is someone who serves with the consciousness of total surrender. Let there not be the slightest consciousness of mind in service. Where there is the consciousness of mind, there is no success. When someone thinks, this is my work, this is my idea, this is my duty, this consciousness of mind means to have attachment. However, wherever you stay, always have the consciousness. I am an instrument and this is not my home, but a place for doing service. By having this consciousness of surrender, you will become humble and a conqueror of attachment and achieve success. Slogan. Be constantly seated on your seat of self-respect and all the powers will continue to obey your orders. Om Shanti